Hello my friend, join me today as I take on another 5 prompts Margarete Miller challenge. I'll be crafting a beautiful collage and spinning an enchanting fairy tale. Join me on this artistic adventure and see how the magic unfolds. Let's get crafting! It is already week 46, only 7 collages left for this year for the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. Let's jump right into our 5 prompts. Steampunk or mechanical, something found in a desert, a leftover art scrap you'd normally throw away, food packaging or food label, a candle or candlelight, and as a bonus, text other than English or your native tongue. Okay, let's see what kind of images I have found for the different prompts. Let's start with steampunk. Here I have Mortimer, this little steampunk mouse, and his oil lamp, which also I find looks very steampunky or mechanical. Then I have something found in the desert. I already glued it to the background. Here you can see the sand and the dunes that definitely you can find in some deserts. Then a leftover art scrap I would normally throw away. I hardly throw anything away, but okay, I have these 3 tiny little ones here, and I will see, I like to use one of them in the collage. So food packaging or food label. I used this once before. They are the wrappers for marzipan, and they come in different flavors, and depending on the flavor, the wrappers have different colors, and I thought these orange yellow colors fit nicely to the desert background. Candle or candlelight, here again the oil lamp, and text other than English. When I went to visit my mom in Germany this year, I flew with Emirates via Dubai, and I picked up this brochure. Of course I can't, or not of course, but I can't read it. I don't speak any Arabic, but I love the writing, the Arabic writing there. It looks beautiful, and I will definitely use a piece for this week's collage. Okay, let's get started. Here is my desert, and okay, maybe I start laying it out. I don't want to have the horse in the collage, so I think Mortimer, my mouse, will cover the little horse, and I can put his oil lamp next to him. And now I need to find a way to get the other bits and pieces in. I love the glow and the texture of the wrapping. It's really soft on the fingers, and I like it as a background behind the mouse. I find even it looks a little bit like the glow of the lamp, like as if it's the shine or the sheen of the lamp somehow. But then there's this white stripe behind it. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I also don't like the little black squares in the right hand corners. I will just tear them off, like it's taking my metal ruler and just tear them off. I think that's the easiest. Yeah, I think I like both of them there. I will glue them down and then go from there afterwards. But maybe before, I'm using a little bit of my oxide ink. Everything goes better with oxide ink around the sides. I always find it looks more finished, and I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you love using Distress Oxide ink? I really do. Okay, gluing that one down, and pushing it down, I loved the sensation of it. It became really, really smooth, and all the wrinkles left it. Oh, so satisfying. I really, really enjoyed working with this wrapping paper. You can see on the other side the same. It gets really, really smooth from the surface when I glue it down very properly. Yeah, you can see it in a second. Yeah. But in saying that, I also think it is time for us for the weekly fairy tale, this time of Mortimer the Mouse. So if you don't have done it already, grab your coffee, lean back, and I hope you enjoy. In a city where gears whirred and steam hissed through copper pipes, there lived a most peculiar mouse named Mortimer. Unlike his scurrying kin, Mortimer cut a dashing figure in his meticulously tailored suit, fashioned from scraps of black and white striped fabric. His ensemble was completed by a miniature top hat, which housed a variety of tiny tools, for Mortimer was not just any mouse, but a master tinkerer in the grand tradition of steampunk ingenuity. One misty morning, while rummaging through a dusty antique shop, Mortimer's whiskers twitched with excitement. Hidden behind a stack of tarnished pocket watches, he discovered an ancient map. The parchment crackled as he unrolled it, revealing the location of a fabled oasis deep in the shimmering sands desert. Legend spoke of mystical lights and untold wonders awaiting those brave enough to seek them out. Without hesitation, Mortimer packed his trusty oil lamp, a marvel of his own creation that burned with an everlasting flame, and set off on an adventure that would change his life forever. As Mortimer journeyed beyond the city's clock-driven gates, the landscapes transformed dramatically. Cobblestone streets gave way to rolling dunes that sparkled like diamond dust under the scorching sun. The desert wind whispered secrets of ancient times, carrying the faint scent of exotic spices and long-forgotten tales. Days passed, and Mortimer's determination never wavered. He navigated treacherous sandstorms, outsmarted mischievous mirages, and even befriended a wise old scarab beetle who shared stories of the desert's hidden treasures. On the seventh day, just as the sun began to dip below the horizon, Mortimer crested a towering dune and gasped in awe. Before him lay the oasis, more magnificent than he could have ever imagined. White marble pillars with beautiful carved Arabic writings marked the entrance. Crystal clear waters reflected a sky painted with streaks of vibrant orange, pinks, and purples. Palm trees swayed gently, their leaves tinkling like wind chimes in the warm breeze. But what truly captivated Mortimer were the mesmerizing lights that danced above the oasis. Orbs of energy in various shades of orange, from soft amber to brilliant tangerine, pulsed and swirled through the air, leaving trails of sparkling stardust in their wake. Suddenly, the ground trembled, and from the depths of the oasis emerged an enormous tortoise. His shell was encrusted with precious gems, and his eyes held the wisdom of millennia. In a voice that rumbled like a distant thunder, the tortoise introduced himself as Eldrin, guardian of the oasis. "Welcome, brave little mouse," Eldrin said, his ancient eyes twinkling. "You have journeyed far to reach this sacred place. Tell me, what do you seek?" Mortimer straightened his head and replied, "I seek adventure and knowledge, great Eldrin. I wish to understand the wonders that exist beyond my city of gears and steam." Eldrin nodded thoughtfully and gestured toward the radiant light swirling above them. These luminous orbs represent the infinite paths one can take in life. Each shade of orange symbolizes a choice, a moment where courage and curiosity can lead to extraordinary discoveries. The wise tortoise invited Mortimer to choose one of the glowing orbs. After careful contemplation, the mouse selected a vibrant sphere that pulsed with the warmth of a setting sun. As he reached out to touch it, Mortimer felt a surge of energy course through his tiny body. In an instant, the world around him transformed. Mortimer found himself in a realm beyond imagination. Floating islands connected by bridges of light, fantastic creatures that were part animals, part machine, and inventions so marvelous they defied the laws of nature. Throughout his journey in this wondrous place, Mortimer faced challenges that tested his courage and ingenuity. He repaired a malfunctioning sun that threatened to plunge the world into darkness, outsmarted a cunning clockwork fox, and even taught a colony of gear-winged butterflies how to fly again. With each adventure, Mortimer grew wiser and braver. He realized that the true magic of the oasis wasn't just in its mystical lights or ancient wisdom. It was the spark of courage and curiosity that burned within his own heart. As his time in this magical realm came to an end, Mortimer returned to Eldrin, his heart full of gratitude and his mind brimming with new ideas. The wise tortoise smiled warmly and spoke. Remember, young Mortimer, the light that guided you on this journey exists within you. Your courage and creativity are the true source of magic in this world and your own. With newfound wisdom and inspiration, Mortimer bid farewell to the enchanted oasis and made his way back home. He returned to his city a changed mouse, filled with a passion to share his adventures and ignite the spark of curiosity in others. From that day forward, Mortimer became known as the luminous storyteller. Each evening, as the sun painted the sky in brilliant orange, he would gather his fellow mice around his ever-burning oil lamp. There he would spin tales of desert mysteries, magical realms, and the courage that lies within even the smallest of hearts. And so, in a world where steam-powered dreams and bravery lit the path to the unknown, Mortimer continued to inspire generations of mice to embrace their own grand adventures. For he had learned that true magic begins with a single step into the light of one's own making. This brings us to the end of our fairy tale for this week, and so the only thing left to do are our prompts. Steampunk or mechanical is of course like our steampunk mouse, and here the lamp. Something found in the desert is our background with the dunes and the sand. A leftover art scrap is here the black and white one. Food packaging or food label are the wrappers for the marzipan. Candle or candlelight, of course, here. Then as a bonus text other than English is the Arabic in the back. I hope you enjoyed today's postcard and fairy tale. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my other videos. And for now, I wish you a wonderful day and hope to see you soon.